Hey network, how are you doing today? So we actually got some more information for the combat styles, the fighting styles for Captain America. They announced some new information over on the Avengers official Twitter account, and I'm here to talk to you about that today. But before we get into the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It does help out the channel and with my happiness sometimes. But anyway, so Captain America is the first character up on their introduction of the fighting styles. They will most definitely do this for all characters. They shown us the gameplay, so now they're kind of trying to win you on their side on, oh man, this is the game for you, you're gonna want to play this game, you know, all that BS. So this is what they're doing now. But Captain America is one of the special type of characters. He's playing like a captain, almost a captain role. Like if he hits enemies with his shield with a special support type, they have these 3 different moves called heroics. If he hits them with a support heroic, what that does, it marks the enemies, and you know, it gives the person who's going to attack that enemy, they get increased health regeneration and increased damage to that particular enemy for a certain amount of time. Eventually stuff like that does wear off. And the other 2 heroics are assault and ultimate. All of them have a cooldown period before you can use them again, but the assault is where he throws his shield around and it bounces off enemies and then it eventually lands back into his hand. And then he does have his final and most devastating move, that's the ultimate, and he just hits the ground and it just sends a shockwave and it decimates almost all enemies in the area. And if you're fighting like one of the main bosses, then you know, it just probably deals them a lot of damage. But you can most definitely like change those out and put like different types of moves in those spots. They also said that the Star Spangled Hero will have intricate aerial attacks, combo system, melee and ground attacks for this game. He will be able to fight any kind of enemy almost. If you need to fight some enemies that, you know, that are in the sky, they're floating in the air, he most definitely can fight them. He will either throw his shield or probably reflect bullets back. I would assume that is like one of Captain America's most signature moves in the MCU. So they do care about the lore in this game. They posted tweets about how Captain America was first introduced in a certain comic. So that just means like they care about this game on a deeper level than just putting out an Avengers RPG type game. And also the fighting combat, if you play God of War, if you play with Kratos, then you know what kind of fighting style that's going to happen in this game, because Vince Nopelio, he's worked on several different AAA games, but the most recent and most notable game he's played on is God of War. And Captain America's fighting style in some of the videos is already looking similar to that of Kratos, hitting the back of the shield and making like a little wave effect. That is pretty cool and pretty similar to what you're probably going to get into this game. They said playing with Cap is all about reading the battlefield and choosing the right tools. So what I kind of took from that was there may be times he can pick up a gun, because in the actual comic books he can, but I kind of doubt that because people are so familiar with the MCU and he hasn't really picked up a gun in there. So that's not what that probably means. It probably just means type of perks that you're going to use. Also they're probably talking about fighting with your fists, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't fight with the shield the whole time. You can probably fight with your fists because he's a super soldier and he's in peak human condition. He's the peak human that we all wish to be. So yeah, they also said that you can use a parry system and a counter system that can turn the table on even the strongest opponents. So that just means like when you're fighting the Taskmaster, you can use these skill and counter systems and it will make the fight so much easier than it will be just trying to fight him straight up with fist to fist brawl. They're saying they have different kind of gears and skills and perks and upgrades allowing you to customize your hero and playstyle. Each hero has their own set of unique moves and combos to unlock and master depending on your build. So if you have a perk that could possibly be mastered in a different way, then your Captain America will look different from somebody else's Captain America. And when you guys go up against each other, there may not be the same fighting moves going on at all. So, you know, that's what that is. And hopefully this game is what they're saying it is. They're saying it's going to be simple to pick up and play, but you know, it has a deeper, more in-depth game mechanics so that you can actually enjoy it for years to come when you play it 100+ hours like Skyrim. You played it a billion times. You can play this game and like it for once. I'm just playing, but no. I'm really hoping this game turns out as good as they're saying. I'm thinking it's gonna be good. I just think they need to update Captain America's costume. I will say that to the ends of the world. This guy looks like he's part of the SWAT team, and that's not what he is. That's not a symbol of fucking hero. He's a symbol of, I need to go down to Costco and get a better costume. That's all it is. But anyway, if you want to watch my last video I did on the war table and Ant-Man, he will direct maybe a Warzone mission, I will put that on the annotation on the video. But this time, till next time, network, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. As always, you rule.